Welcome to Beyond the Trailers coverage of the 2015 Academy Awards, giving you an in-depth look at the top categories. And once again, the female actress categories have been hard to fill, making for some interesting and not so interesting choices. This is also another category where the winner is almost guaranteed, but your favorite still has a chance in the annual Beyond the Trailer Oscar poll. Be sure to vote via the link in the video description. Now let's take a closer look at the nominees.
Patricia Arquette, Boyhood.
And this is the lock. Like J.K. Simmons over in the Best Supporting Actor category, Patricia Arquette has taken home pretty much every Best Supporting Actress award there is this year. And also like Simmons, this is Arquette's first Oscar nomination. However, unlike Simmons, she's been a household name, or at least a well-known name, since True Romance. But wait a minute. Co-stars Ethan Hawke and Eller Coltrane deliver strong performances too, right? Why in a movie called Boyhood is the female actress the one getting all the attention? Interesting question indeed. Perhaps it's the lack of competition in this category. Perhaps it's respect for an actress willing to highlight the aging process on screen, something most actresses try to hide. And perhaps the Academy just wants to do something nice for an Arquette, one of the few Hollywood legacy families. Odds are it's the aging thing.
Laura Dern, Wild.
Speaking of Hollywood legacies, Laura Dern is the daughter of Bruce Dern, who of course got his own nomination last year for Nebraska. His daughter accompanied him to most of the events on the awards campaign trail and even to the Oscars. So maybe Academy voters were just used to seeing her so much that she was a familiar name on the ballot this year. Also like father, like daughter, this is Dern's second nomination, her first for Rambling Rose back in 1992. And what's more, like her father, she isn't going to win this time around either. But again, when you've got a tough category to fill, why not celebrate another Hollywood family? Plus an actress who's been able to work both in blockbusters like Jurassic Park and The Fault in Our Stars, as well as smaller films like The Master and Wild. Not to mention, here we have another actress still working after over 30 years in the game.
Keira Knightley, The Imitation Game.
But while the Academy loves to celebrate long careers, they also like to anoint new stars, as well as reward career choices in their favor. Take Keira Knightley, who infamously turned her back on the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, the franchise that made her a star, so that she could make prestige films. Some said she was brave, some said she was crazy, and some said the Pirates movies were better off. But everyone could agree that at least at first, she was not better off. Since Pirates, her biggest hits have been Atonement for director Joe Wright and Jack Ryan, where she wasn't the lead. Meanwhile, The Duchess, Never Let Me Go, A Dangerous Method, Anna Karenina, Begin Again, and Laggies were all box office flops and also failed to earn her any respect as an actress, largely due to a lot of on-screen voguing. And since action and light comedy didn't work out for her either, perhaps it was audiences themselves that weren't interested. Yet suddenly, here she is, co-starring in The Imitation Game, which has done quite nicely at the box office, and with an Oscar nomination to boot. Like Scarlett Johansson, Knightley is another actress learning that letting your guard down is just as important as picking the right script.
Emma Stone, Birdman.
So while Andrew Garfield is still struggling to come out of the Amazing Spider-Man fiasco alive, his co-star and real-life girlfriend Emma Stone is doing just fine. And hey, he'll get to go to the Oscars as her date, so he's got that going for him. Yes, Stone has definitely landed on her feet. Impressive, since the two Amazing Spider-Man movies required her to largely put the rest of her career on hold. But as soon as she was done, and I do mean done, she came out with guns blazing. She's already done Magic in the Moonlight for Woody Allen and will also star in his next film, Irrational Man, opposite Joaquin Phoenix. She also co-stars in Cameron Crowe's upcoming Aloha opposite fellow nominee Bradley Cooper and is currently on Broadway in Cabaret. That last one is getting rave reviews, while buzz for the other three films has been meh. But of course, then there's Birdman, which is helping the careers of everyone involved. Inarritu, Keaton, Norton, Stone, all nominated. Only the first two have a shot at winning, but still, with her first nomination here, the Academy is letting Stone know, and critics and audiences, that she's back on the right track.
Meryl Streep, Into the Woods.
Can you really have the Oscars without Meryl Streep? Apparently not, as this is Streep's 19th nomination, making it increasingly difficult for anyone to ever break her record as the most nominated actor or actress in history. But while Academy voters clearly never tire of Streep, it seems audiences do. Many who enjoyed Into the Woods would rather have seen Emily Blunt nominated over in Best Actress or here in Best Supporting Actress if there wasn't space. But don't worry about Blunt. Her turn in Edge of Tomorrow might prove even more valuable when all is said and done. Captain Marvel. Anyway, it's not ridiculous to nominate Streep for playing the iconic role of the witch, and she did sing, do the whole special effects thing, and look marvelous, all at the age of 65. As I've been saying, the Academy loves honoring long careers, just as they do honoring Streep. Maybe they really don't want anyone to ever break her record, and as long as they've got room in a category, why not protect it? And those are the Best Supporting Actress nominees. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below, and also to vote in Beyond the Trailer's annual Oscar poll via the link in the video description. I'm Grace Randolph, and I hope you'll check out the rest of BTT's Oscar coverage right now.